Quality education remains a distant dream for many of the world's children. Too many are either out of school or receive inadequate education because of conflict, lack of safety, or discrimination. Because there are not enough schools, there are not enough teachers, there are no latrines, which affects girls especially. But it doesn't have to be that way.
This is Africa. My mother wakes me to get ready for school. I wash myself and brush my teeth. My mother gives me my lunch for school.
Hi, my name is Israel. My name is Masarat. My name is John. My name is Johannes. My name is Sofana. This is our school.
It seemed like a very long journey from Accra to Ayama, a village located in the Dangbe East District of the Greater Accra region. Ayama is 67 meters above sea level at a distance of 76 kilometers from Accra in Ghana. This is how my journey started. Few weeks back, precisely on a Sunday afternoon, I received a phone call from Pastor Daniel Sotie, the founder of the Divine Healers Church in Ayama, Ada, in Ghana. Pastor Daniel narrated to me the state of the school in the community, the vision and mission of the church, and the need for me to visit the school. As we drove through the city of Accra all through the suburbs, our journey lasted about 2 hours, and I had no idea what I was about to find out about the school.
Every now and then, we're faced with some simple questions. How do we get the best home tutors, best teachers, and best schools for our children? School Hunters can give you that answer when you visit our website www.schoolhunters.com.ng. Register as a member today and gain access to qualified teachers or home tutors to assist you with your educational needs, irrespective of the field or subject, and at your convenience. Qualified teachers who wish to connect to prospective clients can also go to the website www.schoolhunters.com.ng and register as tutors. At School Hunters, we also provide other educational support services like general printing of school materials, organized exhibitions and capacity building workshops, video coverage for your events, as well as enrollments and placement services for students. So do visit us on our website www.schoolhunters.com.ng. School Hunters, everything school.
But I reflected on the general state of education in Africa, wondering if education in Africa is actually progressing or stagnating.
How are you?
I read a new report from the United Nations some time ago stating that the progress towards education goals in Africa is stagnating, leaving many young people deprived of quality schooling. According to the 2012 Education for All Monitoring Report, nearly half of the world's children who do not go to school reside in just 12 countries, 8 of which are in different parts of Africa. And while the numbers are improving in other parts of the world, the number of out-of-school African children has actually increased in the last couple of years and is now at approximately 31 million. The statistics for African school-aged children are part of a troubling trend highlighted in the annual report commissioned by the United Nations Education Agency, UNESCO. Education and literacy are widely accepted to be not only basic human rights in themselves, but also getting a decent education and being able to read and write enables people to realize many other rights such as better health and more secure livelihoods and greater participation in community and public life. At a global level, we live in what is becoming ever more an information society. Those who can access and analyze information are considerably better placed to improve their own position and that of their community. However, the flip side of this is that illiteracy closes the door to these benefits. This is true not just for individuals, but also for communities or whole countries with largely uneducated and non-literate populations. The danger for West Africa is that a failure to deal actively and urgently with its illiteracy crisis will contribute to a stark and growing gulf between its citizens, female and male, poor and better off, better nations, and between the region as a whole and other regions which, while still having a huge mountain to climb, are doing comparatively better at educating their population. Illiteracy is shutting vast swaths of the West African population out of income generation, out of social mobility, out of a development process increasingly driven by information and communication technology. My journey from Accra took me through the Tema motorway, Afenya, Pram Pram and Sege. Just about 1 hour and 45 minutes into a journey to Ayama, our vehicle experienced a breakdown. Despite all efforts to revive the car battery, it seemed like we were never going to arrive in Ayama. But alas, we did.
Let's celebrate your best teacher or proprietor on School Hunters. If your teacher or proprietor has an exemplary character, send the following details: name of the teacher, why you have nominated this teacher, the teacher's telephone number, name of the school where the teacher teaches, and the passport picture of your nominee. Send details to awards@schoolhunters.com.ng. For more information, visit www.schoolhunters.com.ng/blog.
Ayama is a coastal village and it is very close to the sea, and so most of the people in the area engage in fishing as their main source of livelihood. The land in the village is very salty, and so as a result, some of the inhabitants also engage in salt mining, mostly on a small scale. Salt is harvested through solar evaporation from seawater or salt lakes. This is possible through the evaporation of the water from shallow pools by the wind and sun, thereby leaving the salt behind. Funny as it may sound, little did I know before now that salt comes from the sea. You may just be wondering, did she think salt fell from the sky? The inhabitants are referred to Dangbes, and their native language is Ga Adangbe.
Madam Neda Singayo, Ache, Auntie Shola, Eje Nigeria, Kolebaka, Eka Wamba Jadi.
Right now I am in Ayamame in the Greater Accra region in Ghana. Well, 2 weeks ago or thereabouts, a young man called me all the way from this village requesting that I come all the way to Accra to see their school. And I have been here. It's been kind of appalling to see students in this kind of condition. So I will be talking with Charles, who will be taking me on a tour around the different sections of the school. Let's go.
The name of this school is Divine Liberty Preparatory School. The school is being owned by the church, the Divine Healers Church, Anyamam. Anyamam is a small community in Ghana, in the Greater Accra region, at Adan district. It's a fishing community whereby the people here, they only practice fishing and salt winning.
I could not comprehend what I was saying.
339. 3412.
Beautiful children with a promising future. Children eager and willing to learn with little or no resources at all. No classrooms, no suitable chairs, no school uniforms, no school bags. Absolutely nothing.
They are in one hall, the church hall, so we divide them 5 in the hall. The community is a poor community, so the people here, they lack so many things. So it's only the church which is helping the students, the people small. Most of the children, they are at the shore, Bafisi, working with the fishermen, then on the road, walking. So the church, they sit down and they say, oh, then we must do something about the children, those at the streets and those on the shore, doing nothing. So the church just opened this small school complex to help the community.
I was indeed very impressed to see a church coming forth to create a school for children in the community, feeding them from stipends and bringing forth teachers to assist by helping the children build their future.
Formerly, they have not been paying, but it's only this term they should pay 7 Ghana cedis to support the payment of the teachers who have been teaching them.
350.
We teach maths, English, social studies, ICT, then pre-tech. We have about 256 pupils in this school. We brought them from the shore. They have been helping their mothers to smoke fish, so it will not help them in the future. So we brought them here to develop them so that with literary education they will acquire, they can survive.
You make my life so beautiful.
So how long has the school existed?
About 2 years ago, 2 years now.
Okay, so what class is this?
This is class 1.
Hello, how are you? Okay. And they are in this building?
Yeah, this is the pastor's office. They are 8 in number, but 2 is absent. So we use the pastor's office. But as we don't have classroom, we are using it as a classroom for class 1 people.
Do you own a good school? Or is it a school bookshop? Are you planning a school event? Do you offer educational products and services? And do you want the world to know? Then you can advertise on School Hunters with Shola to be seen and heard. You can also advertise on our website www.schoolhunters.com.ng for that added visibility. Terms and conditions apply. For further information, call 0809 082 1720 or email us at enquiry@schoolhunters.com.ng. School Hunters, everything school.
You make my life so beautiful.
Come, this boy, he wants to come to the school, but the parents cannot afford to pay the school fees and the feeding fee. So each we want to one. That's why he's here.
And watching. How much is the school fees?
The school fees is 7 cedis.
Just 7 cedis
per term.
Per term. So what is your name?
My name is Titi.
Okay, so Titi, why are you not in school? You don't have money to go to school?
Yes.
Okay, so you know what I'm going to do for you? I will pay your school fees, okay? Because I want you to go to school. I want you to be a very responsible person when you grow up.
Yes.
Would you like to be a doctor?
Yes.
Okay, that's my boy. All right, so I'll pay your school so that you can start with your mate tomorrow. Okay, are you happy now?
Yes.
Okay, all right, come. Give me a hug. Hug me. I'm going to pay his school fees because I want him to be in school. Yeah, so what class will you be?
Charles Oscar Abayate, popularly known as Titi, is an 8-year-old boy who shouldn't be left out because he cannot pay his school fees, which is only 7 Ghana cedis a school term. This is less than $3. I was moved and going down memory lane to my background. I appreciate the importance of a proper education and the need to be a part of someone's aspiration and success story in life. Charles, although called Titi by his friends, was enrolled in school for the very first time in his life.
So this is Titi, my newly adopted son, and I'm so happy that he is in school. Well, as you can see on today's episode of School Hunters, we are in Anyamame in Adan, Greater Accra region in Ghana. Well, we came all the way from Nigeria for this, and I want to use this opportunity to please appeal to all of you out there watching this episode to please bless a child as we've done today.
339 3412
From the part of West Africa where I come from, a proverb says, all fingers are not equal. True it is. But we can make those same fingers equal if only we all join hands together with one heart to help lift others up, because he who opens a school door closes a prison. If we all clamor for a change in the world, then we all need to know that education is the most powerful weapon which you and I, and even these little ones in our unborn generation, can use to change the world.
When I see situations like this, it really touches me because I know where I am coming from. You see, there are many things that we spend our money on. We buy loads of clothes, we buy shoes. You know, sometimes we're even so extravagant, but there are kids here who just need a pair of shoes, who need school uniforms, who need to be in school. They are our future. I'm using this opportunity to say, please, 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 let us help them. Let us join hands together to ensure that they have a proper learning environment.
Let's celebrate your best teacher or proprietor on School Hunters. If your teacher or proprietor has an exemplary character, send the following details: name of the teacher, why you have nominated this teacher, the teacher's telephone number, name of the school where the teacher teaches, and the passport picture of your nominee. Send details to awards@schoolhunters.com.ng. For more information, visit www.schoolhunters.com.ng/blog.
Should you wish to help these promising children that you have seen on today's episode by giving your used clothes, donating books, school shoes, school uniforms, food items and cash, please call the numbers and email showing on your screen right now. Or you can make your donations directly into School Hunters Foundation.
When I remember what the Lord
harsh time, I will never forget anymore. When I remember what the Lord has done, I will never, never forget anymore.
Go against this boy if we destroy them with the blood of Jesus. We pray thee, O Lord, that you should stretch your great hand upon him, bless him, and make him a great man. We know you shall open every door that devil have been shouted on him in Jesus' name.
Amen.
We know you are in control. You shall do it in Jesus' name. Amen.
Forget anymore. When I remember what the Lord